So guys, we are talking about company structure. You remember I told you day before yesterday one of the object sessions prepared like this. So these are the HRS elements where that's called as effective dates and which are having country specifications as well. Employment objects as well. So these are the person objects and employment objects. Let me keep it company structure. Company structure. So in the company structure, what is my requirement? My requirement is the customer is having this is the way. So they have a company, right? Clear. Next, they have a business units. Let's what are the business units? They have a operations, they have a projects, they have a shared services, and likewise they're having it. And whenever you do these all things in success factor, customer will give you in detail of their business objects. In detail, everything is in detail. They will give you in detail of everything. In detail. Okay, now they have operation, they have projects, they have shared services. Now in the divisions, what happens? So in the divisions also they have multiple divisions. Let's say for operation, maybe let me give here, let me run the pictorial representation. Let's go for they have a okay, right example. So this one I'm making into one of the big box. The configuration is very easy. The problem is understanding is important. That's a key role here takes place. Under the motive mentors, they have the multiple business units, right? Let's go for business unit number one, operations. Okay. Number two is projects. Number three is shared services, trainings and blah blah. They can have a lot. Okay. And they have corporate once again, corporate services. Okay. Now, so now here what happened? Now listen carefully. So now here under the operation, they have a session called let's go for on operations as well. They have once again. Let's remove the corporate here. Let's say let's take only three business units. So under the operation, they have one more called corporate services, corporate operations, corporate operations. They have corporate operations, and apart from the corporate operations, they have operations are with respect to wellness operations. Next, projects. So coming to the projects, might be let's go for we can classify them into few more as well, like uh, projects which are into the success factor, or maybe their projects into the SAP. Okay, and also maybe let me write down here, not from here. Let me write down here. They have SAP projects and they have a Microsoft projects. Let's go for Microsoft projects, right? Yes. So coming to the shared services, let's example they have a business of called. Let's go for a business in the shared services. They have a business called. mm, let's go for they have a I the shared service they have IT staffing. Let's go for IT staff. Okay, and also you can mention one more as well. Let's go for IT staffing and also the procurement operations or whatever it is, procurement services. Not let's go for this one. You can say it's staffing and shared services, and we call them as staffing. It's okay. That's okay. That's fine. And the shared services they have the consultation, the trainings as well. Okay. Now let's see this the one. So what I'll do is I'll go to the operations and I'll create one more box here. I'll go to the projects. I'll create one more box here. And I'll go to the box here. I'll make this box separately. One more box. Okay. Now see the relationship, how it is a relationship. The relationship onogram is where you have to draw the picture. This is the topmost one is motive mentors. Under the motive mentors, they have operation, they have projects, they have shared services. So this line is a business net. So this line is a legal entity. and this line is the corporate. So corporate is nothing but one of the division in the business, and wellness is the one more division in the organization. Wellness. Next, so coming to the projects where they have a SAP projects, they have a Microsoft project. So I can draw a picture, I believe, maybe illustrations. One, two, three. I think I can insert some kind of charts here. Insert pivot table, org charts. Okay. But anyway, I'm not that much master in Excel. But anyway, but you have to become master in Excel. I can do some analysis. I can do that, but I forgot this one. Now, so now here what happened here? This is called business unit. So this is the business unit. These are the divisions and corporate business, wellness, SAP, Microsoft, IT staffing. So these are the divisions. Okay. So now between the relationship operations and motivement, that's a one-to-one relationship, which means every business unit is having one legal entity. So I have created these three business units in the few minutes back, and we connected the motivement. That's clear. Now let's talk about these all are into the system. So how I can create it one shot? How do I create it one shot? Sir, one, two, three, four, five, six. Six are there, right? So I need to create these six divisions in the system at one shot. If you want to create these divisions at one shot, you can go to the system called import and export data. You can go to system, import and export data. So there you can select, first of all, you have to download the template. Okay. And after downloading the template, so here choose it, which object you want to insert. Let's go for division, right? Choose the division. Okay. And just mention including dependents. Let's make it no. Okay. Choose the key preferences external code and say download. You are going to download one Excel now, CSV file. This is one of the CSV file. Immediately come down here, open this one, open with Excel. Now, so here I can see that no, there are a lot much content is appear here. Nothing to worry. So here, start date you have to mention which is the start date. I told you already, start date, 0101. Let's go for 01 oblique 01 1900. Okay. And external code. So external code, what is the division external code? Let's talk about external code as 30001. Okay, I'm importing that, so hence I'm loading this one. Next, what is the name of the this division? Let's say, so that this division name is corporate. Let's go for corporate. Copy the corporate. So go to the Excel, go to this sheet, CSV file sheet, and write down the name is corporate. Now, apart from the corporate, so these all things, where they have given the other countries translation as well. You can give other countries translation, but it's okay, leave it. So here, what else you want to make it? So here I can see that status. So here I can see status is called active. Okay, and description is there. If you want to write the description, you can write the description, whatever you want it. Okay, head of the business, head of the division, I don't want to be mentioned. Next, I can see parent division external code, parent division parent division, right? So parent division external code. Which one? I don't know, division one, right? So this one, is optional, we'll talk this one. So whenever you import these all things, first of all, is it mandatory relationship or what? Let's recheck this one as well. Otherwise, we'll throw an error. Manage data. Let's go for division. We are loading, right? So under the division, we'll be having business units. Let's go for any one of the. It's not a mandatory one. It's okay. Leave it. I can upload it. So now here I have mentioned the first one. It's okay. Okay, this is the first corporate, and after the corporate, where I have it few more as well. I have a wellness. Let's go and create wellness. Okay, and after the wellness, I have the SAP, and they have the Microsoft, and I have IT staffing, and then what else? Trainings. Okay, right. So now these are the countries translation, right? Nothing but this is English translation for this object. Copy this object, paste over here, and paste over here. English translation. Just okay. Next, keep the names here. Descriptions are the names, descriptions, and status. So status worth. So how many these are many are there? Just keep it, and remove this date just for next, and that's it. Now what I'll do is at one chart, I'm gonna load all this data. 01 oblique 01 oblique 1900. Okay, and here as well same slash 01 oblique 01 oblique 1900. Okay, next 01 oblique 01 oblique 1900. Okay, and this one, wait, when this is a very important, when you do the data loading in CSV file, always mention that which format you are loading. That's also very important. Okay, right. So now I'm going to load at one shot. Now let's go for save it. Now if you want to import this data in the system, go to the import and export. Let's go for import the data and choose a CSV file. Choose the file. Let's go for division. I'm going to load the data for division, right? So click the division and say choose file, and choose the file and say, and here always you file encoding, choose that file encoding is called etf8. Yes, and you can see that choose the purge type is incremental load or full purge. So here very important, in our sales demo, whenever you do import anything, always go to the incremental load. Don't take full purge. If you're taking full purge, all the data will be wiped out, will be overwritten. I repeat same thing, when you are importing the data and the sales demo, don't do the purge type as a full load. If you do a full load, data will be deleted. Okay, do the incremental load. Next, suppress redundant records. Yes, suppress means what? If there is a duplicate record, it will be deleted automatically. So create preference, take an external code. Okay, and simply say, first of all, validate it. Before you load this data, you have to validate it. So how you can see that, to see this data, go to this tool called monitor job. So recently, SAP success factor, what they did, they have changed the monitor job into the schedule job. Sorry, schedule monitor. This is what is that schedule monitor, but anyway, it's okay. It's also can find. Let's go for this one, right? I have loaded request number, and you can see, 4 records I have loaded, 2 are failed. Let's see that what are the 2 records are failed. Let's go for C and say, so this is the file I have tried to validate in the system. When I'm doing validation, I got 2 records. Let's say these 2 records are got failed. The reason is, one is the date, effective date is cannot be null. I mentioned the effective date is called cannot be null. Okay, and one thing, it was like a 0109, but I given a wrong format. Now go to the system here, downloads, and come down here. Let's go for open with Notepad++. Oh, sorry, this is not the file. This is the file. Let's go for come down. Let's say X. Now open the file once again. Now see here, I haven't filled the data actually proper manner. Now let me give the data format again. 01 oblique 01 oblique 1900. Why I'm giving 010 oblique 1900? Because let me give the data here. Okay. Oh my god. The years has been done. Let's go for proper cells. Okay, right. And also what I'll do is I'll change the format of this. This one is format size. Go to the date. So the date should be like which format you want. I want the date should be in this format only. Let's go for okay, the right. So that's it, I wanted. Let's go for then again, save it. Now cross verify it. The format shouldn't be changed. Now how you can change it? This is CSV file, right? Yes, this is CSV file. open it and say notepad plus plus. In notepad also you should see the same thing, 0101010. Okay, fine. Now you can load the data into the system. Now go to the SuccessFactors system, import and export data, choose file. Let's go for this is the file, right? Say open, and the code is this, and say validate it once again. Now let's come down to the schedule job manager. Earlier we have a monitor job tool. Now right now you're having schedule job manager. In schedule job manager, what happened? All the records will come over here. Whatever the file that you load in system. Now see that 6 files. I have tried to load it. 6 are passed. 0 are failed. Okay. Now let's go to the system here. I just validated. Now everything looks good. Now I load the data into the system. Now go to the choose file, choose the division, and here incremental load, and simply say now import. Now come down to the validator and check it out. So 6 files completed. Oh, 1 second, not yet done. Yes. So 6 are passed. Now go to the manage data. Now see that the division, SAP division. Now see that SAP. These are the things I have created. Now the thing is, when I load the data, I have loaded the data in the system without business unit. I need to load this relationship as well. How I can do the relationship? Now go to the same import and export data. And again here, go to the first download the template. If you want to download this one, first of all, you have to do the job relationship. Division to business unit. Division to business unit. This is the relationship. Division to business unit. And simply say download the relationship. Once you download the import file, this is the import file. Open this one. Yes. So here, whatever the codes you are having, right, you can mention here. Yes. Now here I can see the codes, right, and I can see the dates as well, right? So in this file, what is the data that you are having? Open the data. So these two things I'm going to copy. So I'm loading the relationship, right? It's okay. Come down to the system. Yes. So this one, it's okay. Now go for the this is Excel. So start dates. Let's change the date format. Date format should be like the format of what I'm looking for. Now we go to the format cells. Go to the custom, and you can take it one shot. So this is the one, right? Yes. So here I want the format should be like this format only. So why I'm loading this format? Because my system will take DDMMYY with the oblique format only. Okay, right. Now, so these are the external codes, right? So this is one of the external code. This is a second external code. So each and every external code belongs to which are the objects. Let's say an example. So as per the diagram, see that these two are belongs to operation, these two are belongs to projects, these two are belongs to shared services. Now, what is the code for operations? What is the code for operations? Operations. Let's go for business unit. Where in the business we're having operations, right? Let's go for operations. What is the external code of operations? The external code of operation is this is the one. Copy this number, go to the system, and say paste the value, and this one also paste the value. And next one is this, right? Let's go for next one is what? Next one is the next division code. This store belongs to this one. This one belongs to this one. Okay. Right. I have loaded all the values. Okay, fine. Let's go for now down, come down system and save it. Now close the value. This one is required. Okay. Now let's load the data in the system. Again, relationship. Now change the data to the import data. Now what I want to division to business unit, right? Division to business unit. Now right now currently when I open the division here, I don't have the relationship value for my objects. Let's go for I have my objects here. Every object there is no relationship. Now I'm loading the data, this relationship through import option. Now go to the system here, choose file and division to business unit relationship. Come down here, and this should be always incremental load, and the external code this is. And let's go for this is the reason why I'm loading data into DDMMY file or whatever it is, MMDD because 0101, right? 0101, I just oblique is required. 010, nothing is different. So hence I'm loading the data. I can say view result. I can say validate. When I say validate, the system will show me that which is correct, which is wrong. But I'll directly do import because I know it's the correct format. Let's go for come down and refresh it. Now it seems to be done. Let's go for come down here, refresh it. Now see, objects are loaded. Every division is having one business unit. Every division is having one business unit. Every division is having one business unit. Okay. Now, so this one also clear. Super. Now, some some customer will say, hey, this business unit is there in some other area as well. So sometimes they used to tell this one as well, hey, this one is having this. But anyway, so let's say here I have this kind of relationship. This is also clear. Now I have the company business unit division I'm having it. Now I need to load the departments. So in the departments, what are the departments are there? So let's go for the departments. Every company will have the same department. Maybe they'll be having a custom configuration for them as well. Custom, custom means what? They'll be having the unique style of departments. Unique style of departments. Let's talk about those departments as well. Okay, right. So this one just made here. Now, so Motive Mentors is a company, then I have the business unit, then I'm having these are the divisions. So each and every division, the below, I'm having the departments. Let's go for, I have the one department called finance department. Finance department. So I have a departments called, let's say I have the departments of HR services department. Let's go for, I have one more department, HR services. Okay, I have the department of marketing. Example, I'm talking about marketing. Okay, so these are the departments I'm having. Okay, now, so how I can do this one? Let's say these three departments are connected to the only the corporate. So how I can do it? Same again, you need to create these three as well in the system. How I can create at one shot, you can upload the data into the system, but it's taking some time. So hence what I'll do is I'll create them. Now let's go for an example. Let's go for departments. Department. So in the department, I'll take the 01/01/1900. So this department is automatic. When it's automatic, the code will be generated automatically. So I'm making as an HR department, and the description will mention something so not required. Let's go for here. I can say head of the department, so not required. Parent departments not required. Cost center not required. So the division. So the division is so this is belongs to a division called corporate. So corporate is the code. Let's go for yes, this is the one corporate. So these two are already available, the configurations, hence I'm not touching, because if I'm touching this one, enter the success factor configuration will be wiped out in the sales demo. That's the reason I'm not touching. So I am creating for only for my company. Okay. So department is done. Let me the similar way I'll do the one more department as well. 01/900, and this one I'll go for another department, as I said, marketing department. Okay. And here the design. This belongs to same corporate only. Corporate. Right. So marketing also done. Department also done. Let's talk about cost center. So cost center. Let's go for. I have a cost center. I have one the cost center is I'm having. That's called very common cost center. Common cost center. Let's go for. I have the one more. Common cost center. Common cost center means what? This is common for cost center. Everyone in the organization, they'll be paid the money from this logical unit only. Okay, common cost center. Let's go for here. Come down here. Cost center. How I can get cost center here? Let's say come down here. Cost center. Click on the cost center. Let's go for 01/01/1900. And the code it will generate automatically. So hence I'll use the number 6001, and the name is cost center. Okay, and this cost center belongs to here. I can see in a legal entity. every cost center is connected to the legal entity. I don't want the legal entity. What I want is every cost center is connected to the, every cost center is also connected to the respective department. So I want the department wise cost center. Let's so how I can do the configuration. You can go to the success factor, go to the object definition of object definition. So come down here and say object definition. I'm doing the generic object association. Let's select the cost center. Take action, make correction. I know the people who haven't joined at 7 o'clock, 7:30, they'll have a biggest problem now. Now, write down the relationship name, batch number 65 underscore department. This is the relationship name. And is it one to one or one to many? I'll keep it one to many. And the destination object is department only. And I'll take this one as a valid one because both are individual objects, and save it. Okay, now come down to the data. So here, first of all, let's create the cost center first, common cost center. Okay, now I can see batch number 65 department as well. Come down here, take action, make correction, and you can add the department. So I have a department, right? So what is the department? I have added the department like HR department, right? You can add the HR department. This is HR one. Next, I have the marketing, right? Marketing. You can add the marketing as well. So these two departments are belongs to only one cost center. Okay. Now what I want is I want to create motive mentors company structure in the system. If you want to create a motive mentors company structure, we have to go to the first of all. Let's see that target. So here a lot of company structures has been defined, but my motive mentors is not defined. Let's do the configuration for motive mentors. So to do the configuration for motive mentors, you have to go to the manage data. Click on the manage data. I'm going to create my company structure for my own company. So to achieve this one, I have to go to a place called manage data. So let me type the manage data. So here I'm going to choose that company structure. Company structure definition. Can you see here? Company structure definition. So here these are the already existed company structure definitions. A business view, finance view, legal view, pay scale view. You can see whatever you are able to see here. So these all are created here only. So yes, okay. Now where I am on place. These all are not required. If we close it. Yes. Let me create new company structure definition. Let's go for company structure definition, new company structure definition, company structure definition, UI configuration definition. Let's talk about definition. So this is definition. So in this definition, what you want, you want company structure definition. So you want motive mentor is only one individual object, company, right? Let's write on the company. Let's go for the name is company. So batch number 65, motive mentors. Okay, and I'll write the name as same, motive mentors. Okay, now the source object. The source object here, I'll take the first of all the legal entity only. So how the order to be displayed, the order to be displayed first of all is the legal entity. So legal entity to the business unit to the division to department to the cost center. Okay, now see here, doesn't matter whatever is. This is the way how to define whether you are the sub department, whether you added the one more department, whatever the department you added, everything comes to this place only. Here's the logical funda. So you have to write down legal entity to the business unit, legal entity to the business unit. So here you have to write down. So the first one dependent object, the to define this one, you have to go to the, let's keep the one more window also required for us. It's called association relationship window. Let's go for object definition. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about object definition. So in the object definition, let's go to the business unit, because child to parent, right, to business unit. So what is the association name we kept? We kept association name is batch number 65 legal entity, right? Copy this association name, go to the manage data, sorry, this option. Where is this one? Company interface. Yeah, this is the one. Relationship name, right? Just made it. Okay. And the relationship type here we mention as a valid one because both are two MDF objects, right? Yes. What is the target object? So the target object is one second. So here, so the target object, where it is happening between the legal entity and between the MDF objects, right? Let's go for here. I'm going to make this one as a business unit. Copy this business unit. Let's remove this one. This one also not required, right? Target object is the business unit. Okay. Now let's go for the, so here let's make the legal entity as well. So between the legal entity to the business unit, the relationship is like this. Copy this one, come down here and paste it. Okay, right. Let's talk about the business unit. Let's go to the copy the business unit. And between the division, let's go to the division now. Division. Copy the division code. Come down to the system and paste the division code. And the relationship name. What is the relationship name? Let's come down here and say this is a relationship name. Copy this one. Go to the manage data and paste over here. Write down this is a valid when association. Let me down this. Okay, now let's go for one more one. Business unit division is done. Let's talk about the division to department. Division to department. Let's go for department. Department. So copy the department. Come down here. Let's go for division to department. Copy the division as well. Copy the division. And what is the relationship between them? The relationship between them here. You can see the relationship. So this is the division. Custom division. Come down here and place it. This is custom division. Okay. And the association relationship type is valid one. Next, between the department to the cost center. Let's make the cost department. Let's add the cost center there. Child object cost center. Cost center. Click on the cost center. Come down here and say add the cost center as well. This is the one. Okay. You can see that. Sorry. I can add the relationship here, and here I need to add the target object is the cost center external code. Hey, I'm sorry, it's a power cut at my home. That's okay. Let's join. I join with the phone. Let's go for entire screen. I'm checking, sharing it. Now, so I'm on the screen, right? Yes, it is. Now come down here and say I have added everything, and finally, I'm gonna save this one. I have added the configurations. I have added the configuration. Yes. Okay, right. Now go to the system here. Let's go for manage data. Okay, right. I'm here. Let's go for manage data. Let's go to the duplicate. Now here what we will do is let's go to the place called, it's okay Ratan, it's okay, I'll take the class until 9:30. Let's go to the org chart. Okay, nothing but company info. I'll come back. Go to the company structure definition, and here motive mentors, right? So come down here, we have motive mentors. This is motive mentors private limited. Yes. And here let me a little bit zoom down here because things are overlapping, so hence I'm making a little bit zoom out. So here, how do you want legal entity, business division, department, cost center? I want the relationship between the legal entity. So here I have the legal entity, only one legal entities I'm having, motive mentors. Okay, click on the motive mentors. When click on the motive mentors, see there's motive mentors in the below. I'm having the business unit. What is that? Let's click on, and every business unit is having the a few more as well. Okay, right. Next, so under the business, under the division, I'm having again the departments. Under the department again, I'm having the cost center. Yes. So this is the way how we can do the configuration. See this: legal entity, business unit, division, department, cost center. So here the names has to be required, but it seems to be some permissions are missing. So this is the way how the company structure onogram can be decided. Okay. So if you want to design the structure, you're required to know the relationship. Once you know the relationship, once you add the relationship over there, you have to come to the system and you have to add all the relationship. First of all, the structure, whatever legal entity, business to division, business to division, division to department, department to cost center. Let's say some people are asking me that now I want to insert this sub department as well. So now here remove the cost center, put the sub department, and then sub department and the cost center. Then automatically in the company structure, sub department comes into picture. So this is the way how we do the company structure in the organizations. So this is a value added advantage to the customers when they do the best practices implementation. When you do the best practice implementation, this kind of a continuous customization, it won't be appeared on their system. Every company will have their own structure. Some companies will be saying that no, our topmost priority is the CEO. Under the CEO, we have a CFO, CTO, and blah blah. But they'll come this kind of a structure. That's fine. Even that is also you have to classify into the legal entity, business and division department only. Okay. So I know this is a very very important session. I know you'll get a recording. Listen this recording. This is really really important. Really really important. And anyone will, if in the real time, please tell me what are your accomplishments. Your accomplishments are, yes, you are the one person who explained the company structure and also who loaded the company structure configuration the system. You can take this kind of things. And in today's class, I have shown you how to create. Yesterday night I have shown you how to create an MDF object again, and today morning I have shown you the association, how we can do associations, and after doing the associations, how we can define the company structure in Excel. And after defining the company structure in Excel, I have created them in the system through import operation and the manual operation. And after then I went to the company structure definition. The company structure definition, I have created the company structure, and then I'm able to see the company structure in the sheet. That's it. Now can we delete the blank columns in the template, and can we keep only whatever we can't? So I don't know what's the question. I'm not able to connect this question to Priyanka. Hi Rajesh, one dot we discussed a custom default subject sub-department last class and created a few data later assigned to the field organizational section and jobs information section. How real-time sub-department field, for example, getting updated along with the existing employee data in mass. Hey, that's a good question. We call them as with respect to the job info data. We have a separate class for it, and we used to call them as import data. You have to go to the import data, and import data you can download the job history. So while you're downloading the job history, you can select the sub department field as well, and the field will come into the import template. In the import template, you can load the external code and the value, and the data will load it in the system. That's it, in the mass level. So that's it, guys. I hope today's class is a very very important session, and you have to practice it. Let's take some questions. So can we delete a blank column in the template which we download and keep only what we want? Yes, Priyanka, you always, but make sure that if you are removing the any kind of a column, that column is not a mandatory. If that column is a mandatory, nothing, but we shouldn't call it a column, we can call that one as a field. HRS field is, if it is a mandatory, then you cannot delete it. You have to give the value. Can we add columns from our side and in the template? No, you can add this, you can add the columns as well, but the name should be like the same in like in SuccessFactor. What is the external code and what is the SuccessFactor code? And we require into other two portlets the same time. Hey, when you want to load the data into two portlets, you have to do it separately. There is a separate template for every portlet. You have to download it. Difference between import employee data and import and export data. One more import is there in reports. Hey, difference between import and employee data. Import employee data is for importing the employee objects, employee person and employee employment objects information. Import and export data is for importing the generic objects. Importing the MDF objects. If you want to import the MDF objects, you have to use the import and export data. Next, one more import is there in the reports. So in the reports, what happened? This is a novice for everyone. In reports, what happened? You are doing the report in the lower environment, and in the production you want to do it. If you want to do it the same thing, it will take a lot of time to do it. So that's the reason, no, even the report also can be exported, report also can be imported to the another environment. Next, CSV or Excel, which is the preferable for imports? 100% success factor system will take only the CSV files, not Excel file. If you are uploading the Excel file, system will throw an error. It won't accept. But when you open the Excel file, when you open the CSV file in the system will take the CSV file in the Excel format. Next, with associations, when we download the template, when we download template shows two external codes columns, one parent object, another one the child object. Is it correct, or can we remove one of them which is not required? Yes, absolutely, you correct. But the thing is, if that relationship is mandatory, you cannot remove it. You have to load it. Okay, whenever you do this kind of import operations, always make the relationship as a non-mandatory. Then only you can do it. This is the way how we can do it. So, any questions? Any questions before we wind up? We have 15 more minutes. Oh, guys, I'm telling you the real time only. If you are not learning this one, I'm telling you, बहुत पंगा पड़ेगा तेरे को. बहुत पंगा पड़ेगा. You should be a consultant. I'm telling you, you should be a good consultant. This is very, very important. 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 I'm telling you once again, this is a very, very important. If you're not able to understand this one, you have to listen to the class of MDF object and last night session, and even morning at 7:30 we started the session, not 7:20 somewhere. You have to listen this one. So almost 1 and 2 hour session, 2 hours and 4 hours session continuously required to understand this concept. Okay. So company structure is completed. Association concept is not done. And still we are having a session in association. We are having 4 association types are there. Number 1, we discussed it for generic object to generic object only. Now tomorrow, which means a Monday we'll talk about generic object to the foundation object, and then the foundation object to the foundation object, and foundation object generic object. We'll see that more customizations. I can see one message. Amazing class, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Priyanka. So,
Hello, sir.
who got it?
Murugan here, sir.
Yes, buddy.
Sir, actually, few class back, you have told to create some business rules, and I have created that, but the result is not there in the.
Show me.
Uh, yeah, so that doubt.
Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
Just a minute. Actually, I don't know someone has deleted that object or not. Let me share my screen and.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Guriya.
So whatever you taught today in today class, so that would be always happening in fresh implementation, right?
100%. Yes, Guriya.
And
Every implementation will be there.
And in support project, what kind of thing would be
In
taken?
support project, it won't be there. In support project, what happened? Issues in business rules. Issues in business rules. Mostly issues in business rules will be there. That's it. Issues in the some kind of workflows. Issues in the saving the data. Issues on the data imports. Issues on the data maintenance. So these kind of things will be there. But these kind of work won't be there. And even creating the new business rule in the support project is very less. If there are the enhancements will be there, some kind of things what happen, customer want to have some more kind of enhancement projects will be there. If it is an enhancement project, then you'll be having more business rules, more custom MDF objects you have to create. That's
Mostly we are getting call for support and enhancement type of project. Call means interview call.
Doesn't that actually let's mix it up. In my company I have the 100% implementation projects, and I'm looking for, even I'm adding. The reason why I'm telling you this class in detail is in detail means what I know this is a course, is a 3 months course where we are telling this. I'm telling this course with the intention that in this batch I can hire a few people myself for my company. I know this is the price. It's a very inexpensive course. We have given the value, but the outcome of the value we want to give the next level. So that's the reason I'm giving you the value and the weightage for you. So it's important.
Sir, I have come across with the question like, have you handled any support tickets? If yes, then what type of tickets you have handled? So
I told already the answer. I handle the business rules issues. I handle the data issues. handle the some kind of data changes issues, handle the businesses are not working, some kind of, you have to tell them in this family.
Okay. So actually, sir, I have not worked in real environment. So
Arey,
how you
no
have
one
been?
no one worked here. This is the saying, you have to learn the statements, that's it. You have to learn the statement, you have to learn the statement whatever I said, that's it.
So any specific platform is there for handling tickets? Uh,
Any specific?
like uh, for handling that ticket, on which window we are handling those tickets?
Now
I'm
let me tell you, not window. Let's say generally what happened, IT companies, SAP companies, SAP success factor projects, there will be a support mechanism. For the support mechanism, there will be a project manager, and the project manager will be having a team. So it depends upon the company to company, customer to customer. One consultant may handle one project, or one consultant may have multiple projects. So let's example, one consultant is having only one project. Now let's say the project manager will assign a ticket to the employee, the consultant who is supporting it. So this kind of assignment information, where he can find, the customer will have a license for one ticketing tracking tool. That's if the customer is having more money, they will buy the service now. If the customer is having less money, based upon their company to company influencer, they'll buy the Zira, they'll buy the some other local tools. So some people they'll buy the C4C tool. Some customers they will build their own tools. DevOps, by using DevOps, they'll build their own tools. Likewise, everyone will have their tool. So in the tool, every information will be tracked. The ticket number will be there, ticket description will be there, issue description will be there, and that issue will be having status like open status, closed status, in progress status, or validation status, or change list status. So this kind of status will be there. So whenever the ticket has been assigned, so you are the person, you have to work on this ticket, and you'll be working on the tickets, you're updating the ticket, and you are sending a communication to the customer that I have already handled this ticket, this is the problem is resolved, please check it out. The customer will check it out and say thank you, it's working, thank you so much, and you can close the ticket. That's it. This is the how the things will be happen. I hope I answered your question. Okay, well, any other question, Guria, before I move to
yeah.
next topic?
So at the end of class, can we expect some real time how the tickets are being handled?
Arey, yaar, you are talking about support project. Arey, why didn't you go for implementation project,
Sir,
buddy?
actually, I'm already working in HCL, and in end client interview, this type of question I have been asked always. So I'm not able to answer because I never got chance while I joined HCL to work in real
Whatever,
project.
whatever I'm telling in implementation projects, tell them that no, I have, while I'm working on it, there is one rule was configured in the person information portlet called relationship issue. I identified that the rule is not working as expected. So hence I went to the system. I have modified the business rule. What is the business rule? So example, right now, one of our colleague is having issue, and this issue I'm resolving it. However, I'm resolving it. You have to tell them this is the way how I resolve it. That's it.
Okay, okay,
Okay. Clear?
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And you can tell one more, there is one MDF object is there, in that MDF object, where it's not working well. You went there, you fix it. That's what you have to tell. Make
Okay,
the
okay,
stories.
okay.
Make the stories. Flat the interviewer. That's it.
Mhm.
Wait, there is a session called interview session. Hold until then. You'll get the resume preparations as well, and there you can find it. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir.
All
Sir,
right. Yes, Murugan.
sir, actually, this is my business really.
Which okay. Slow. Wait. So if the person is is married, हो गया तो information custom string field 20. अरे यार, why you mention custom string 24? Haven't named the field names. You name the field. Open the manage business configuration. Manage business configuration. I believe someone deleted it. Feels sweaty. That's it. Your business is not working.
Yes, 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 mine is deleted. That is
That's
what I've
it.
shown up my.
If the field set has been deleted, your business will won't work, buddy. Create a new business. Create a new field with the batch number 65 Morgan. Put
Okay,
MN and do that. Yeah.
okay. So actually, the
Then
field someone is deleted. Okay, no worries then.
good.
I'll do one
Go
thing.
to
I'll create it once again.
yeah. So let's go to the another one. Someone said one question. What is that? Who's that?
And
Please ask
my
Ravi, I told you right. Ratan will share the video on Monday only. So today is holiday, so he won't work. So that's it. In focus on class here. I know you already joined from the beginning, so there is no impact for you. Sir, can I ask one more question about the reports? Priyanka, tell me. It's a report.
Good morning.
Morning, buddy. Morning, good evening.
Good evening. Should I share the question?
Yeah, please tell me
Yeah.
fast. Please tell
Yeah.
me it's only 8 minutes, 7 minutes are there. This meeting will end automatically. 7 more
Okay,
minutes.
sir. Yeah. So I have created one custom portlet in the system, and it's working fine for import and export. But how to fetch the reports about that? I'm not sure. Like I
Which
tried
report?
multiple times.
Which report you want to export? You want to go for canvas reporting, or you want to go for story reporting, or you
The
want to
ad
go for
hoc table report only.
table report? So my suggestion that don't go for table report. Go for directly. Okay, table report. Go to the found table report. It's don't go for table report for the custom MDFs. Go to the
Okay.
canvas report. In the canvas report, simple. Click on the canvas report. Take the advanced data tab, collection, live connection report. Go over there. There you can select the global objects. In the global objects, then check it out. Your custom MDF will be there. Select down and paste it, and select the fields. Then that's it.
Okay. Got it, sir.
Yeah. And you can simply KBS. There are a lot many KBS are available for that. Just go and find out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
So that's it for Murugan. For your question, the answer is you have to create a fields and then utilize the fields in the business rule, and you have to modify the business rule as well according to the new fields. Then your business rule.
Okay, that
I
is
think
three
that no,
business rules I have written, but the three of them now
yeah,
they're deleted. No worries, I'll
yeah.
create it once
Create a
again.
new field. I'm telling you guys, whenever you are creating a new field in the system, put your name so that no one will delete it. Put your name. Let's say light shortcut given a mn underscore so and so field so that no one will delete that field, right? If you're
Yeah,
giving the same field, however I'm creating, no, the people will delete it. They'll delete it.
guys, on small request, don't delete the field again. I have to
Okay,
create it.
that's okay. So
Yeah,
it's you will get a practice, buddy. It's okay.
yeah,
You'll get practice. No worries. Even the deleted, just go ahead and upload.
sure,
Guys,
sir.
one
I'll
second, I'm telling you, once you are importing the data, don't hamper my configuration. Configuration means what? Don't select full purge. If you select the full purge, entire the success factor gone. No one will have a practice access. And I'm telling you, whoever has been did this kind of thing, I'm so sorry. You have been terminated. No fees will be returned. Immediately, you will be out from the classes as well. Okay, right. Chalo. So, chalo, guys. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend. And bye bye.